won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love. No, it is way too late, but I just can't get my eyes off you. Maybe we will regret this.
Ah! What? What did you sign up? This vacuum just broke. I loved that vacuum cleaner. I'll email her. That's terrible. That is terrible. Is the air on? It's hot in here.
But tomorrow is another day, and I will do anything to get your love. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on. Ooh, ooh, keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on. Ooh, ooh, let's turn up the love. Might have been one too many. Should go home to my bed, sleep it off. But I can't stop believing you're the one I'ma be with tonight. So I will do anything to make you mine. I could be raw, I could be tall. I make you feel real uncomfortable. Can give you my finger, but not my hand. I won't do your silly little dance.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name's Amanda. I'm so glad you're here. We live in East Tennessee, and I have 4 daughters and 2 still live at home. We have a bunch of animals, bunch of messes. It's a whole lot of chaos, but a whole lot of love. We have a crazy basset hound that everybody seems to love, and I do love him most of the time. Sometimes not in the moment so much, but he is crazy, so you'll see him in a few minutes too. I was just going to show you guys what's been working for us this week. I've not done a whole lot of deep cleaning, but I've stayed on top of each room, like paid each room maybe 5 or 10 minutes worth of attention every day, and it's helped so much as far as just not getting so trashed. So when I walk in a room and it's completely trashed, I'm so overwhelmed I could cry. So I'm trying to avoid that just by doing a little bit each day to every room. And I know sometimes that's impossible. Sometimes you'll have, appointments or running or something to do all day long or editing or whatever. But if I can try to stay on top of it, even if I miss one day and go in the next, it's still not going to be as bad as letting it go for 2 weeks at a time.
What you think now? I'm so happy that I found out you were nothing but a fake clone, and I can say it out loud. When my mommy said you're sorry, I really had to write it down, cause it's the best kind of story, and you're hearing it now. Weekends spent in the studio, weekdays kinda like bros. I think back and it's obvious, obvious, obvious. I could be raw, be tall, I make you feel real uncomfortable. Can give you my finger, but not my hand. I won't do your silly little dance. Don't need hugs, come with the drug. I know your next move, I can be calm. Moving fast, catch if you can. And I'm happy you can stand it. So you call my mommy, say you're moving.
So I was going to do this cool little video how I set a timer for 10 minutes per room, and I've done it all week long, and how it's helped and it's put me into a routine and all these things. And yeah, that went to crap really fast because, for one, being realistic, I can't just do a room in 10 minutes. Sometimes it might take 12 minutes. Sometimes it might take 8 minutes. And you know what? That's okay. I can set a timer all day long and I can race it, and that's fine. But if it needs to be done, it needs to be done, whether it takes an extra 60 seconds or not. Some rooms, like the bathroom, when I picked the bathroom up, it probably didn't take 4 or 5 minutes. So, realistically, I'm not going to set a timer. I don't set a timer. No, your girl ain't going to set a timer. I'm just going to do what needs to be done. But on average, it's around 10 minutes per room. So I know we got to the kitchen and I was like, oh no, we'd already cooked supper. So I was like, oh no, this is going to take more than 10 minutes. What am I going to do? And then I was cleaning something else and I came back in the kitchen and Heather had cleaned it. She was like, no, it's not going to take you longer than 10 minutes. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't have like 60 seconds worth of anything to do. And it was so funny. So it's just not realistic. Do what you got to do. But the point is, do a little bit every day. It helps so much. I would much rather walk into a room that just has a mess from that morning and get it picked up than to walk in here after it's been 3 weeks. This day was Allison's birthday, so this mess was really a couple of days worth because we didn't make her do any chores on her birthday. That's just always our rule. So that's why this room was a little more messy than the others. But anyway, you'll see that my little timer goes all to crap here in a few minutes, and you'll see why.
You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
This is the Red Key cordless vacuum, and we mounted it upstairs in Allison's room like a video or two back, and I love having it up here. It's so handy, so convenient. And I know it sounds so silly that I don't like bringing a vacuum up and down these steps, but I don't. I've told you guys I leave it, the battery's dead when I need it. It's just a hassle to bring the tripod and the camera and everything up and down these steps. So I am loving that. Moving on to Kennedy's room, I do need to take a day and do her closet, and I need her to help me. She's going to have to go through so many clothes that either don't fit or she doesn't wear anymore, all of that stuff. I don't want to get rid of anything without her permission, and I really don't know what she would wear and what she wouldn't, I have a pretty good idea, but I don't want to get rid of anything that she wants to keep. So we do need to do this closet. She's got the biggest closet in the whole house. It's wall to wall, and I love her closet. We have a lot of things in her closet. I have a lot of water stored in there. When I had that snack basket, it was Thanksgiving or Christmas one, and it was taking up all the counter room, and I needed it just to put food out so everybody could walk through and make their plate when we had family here. So I threw the snack basket and a bunch of other things that were just sitting around in Kennedy's closet, and I never got it out. So a lot of her mess in the closet on the left is mine in the floor. So I do need to get that out and do something with it. But I just wanted to get her room vacuumed up. I was using this vacuum with the cord because it sucks so much more up than even my Dyson, because of course it's got more power because it plugs in. And this room needed it because I know there's dog hair down in this carpet, and it needed like the maximum section for sure.
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again. Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin.
on to my room. It is nothing fancy in here. I've told you guys, we have that safe with just things in it, you know, that we don't want destroyed if the house were to burn down. We have food storage. We have a TV that goes on our back deck. This is just, you know, vacuums. It's just an extra room with extra junk, and there's a bed in it. So I don't care. It's a place to sleep. But I do need to wash my sheets and my comforter, but this was not the day. But anyway, I was just gonna make this bed and get this floor vacuumed up, and you'll see what happens to my vacuum. And I was ticked. And then I had been racing this stupid timer, and I was hot, and I was done. I was like, forget the timer. So we're just going to do what we can do in however much time we can get it done in. That's just the only way it's going to work with me.
Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me.
What did you sign up? This vacuum just broke.
Which one?
My new one.
How did it break?
It just came off the thing. It broke off the thing.
What?
Look.
Come show it.
It completely snapped off. Like, what the heck? I stop this timer. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh my gosh. I will email them. Do not buy this vacuum cleaner. Look. I was vacuuming and it just went. Like the screws are just broke off. I cannot believe that broke. I loved that vacuum cleaner. I'll email her. That's terrible. That is terrible. I hope the girl who got my free one is better than that. That is terrible. Okay. Start her back up. Is the air on? It's hot in here. Holy crap, it's 76 degrees.
What time is it?
2:07.
Stepping out, it's Friday night. How I'm longing for this day. Yes, I'm single. Oh, we want to mingle, and my friends are on the way. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh.
When I first felt that this vacuum broke, I actually thought the pole wasn't snapped down good and it had just fell out. So when I sat down and looked at it, I was like, holy crap, the whole thing broke off, and it had broken off. So I love that vacuum cleaner. I had it sitting right here to the right in between my room and the bathroom just because it was handy and convenient for us to grab. So I had one upstairs in Allison's room, this one for our end, have the Dyson for Heather's room and the living room and all that stuff on the other end. And it was just a really good setup. And I love this vacuum. I really, really like this vacuum. But I don't know if it was just a fluke thing or if there's been problems with it. I'm going to have to email and tell them. I know there's a warranty with it, so I'm sure they'll replace it. It's not a big deal. It may have just been something that just happened to mine, but I am curious to see if it's happened to other people. So like I said, I wasn't in this room. It didn't take me 5 minutes to get this room cleaned up, but when in reality it did, because I had my vacuum snapped into fiasco going on. So anyway, I'd stopped the timer, then I started it back, and it did probably just take about 5 minutes in there and 5 minutes in this bathroom. But after this bathroom, I'm done with this timer. I didn't even think about it or set it again. I was like, okay, they get the point. I'll just tell them. So anyway, moving on to the bathroom, just getting all this mess picked up. Like I said, we had towels and everything and clothes from where we had just gotten ready and for the day and all that. So I just wanted to pick that up. Didn't scrub anything down, but I guess they would be good to have set days where you do a deep clean on certain areas in your house. And, like maybe your bathrooms and your tubs and your toilets on one day and, different things. But with our schedule, it's always like some kind of musical for Kennedy with choir and school, or it's, Allison's got a volleyball tournament, or she's got a softball game, or it's just always practice, always ball, always running, always something. So realistically, if I set a schedule to do things like that, I'm going to fail at it. And then I'm going to feel even worse about it. I'm going to feel like a failure. So I'm going to do what I need to do as far as deep cleaning when it needs it. And, the rest of it, I do think it's a good idea to tidy up every day. I really think that this would help me not get in such a bind as far as getting, so overwhelmed with all of the trash rooms. So moving on to the kitchen, Heather had done the dishes and all that. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go through these drawers. I had noticed that in our silverware drawer, there was crumbs in the fork and spoon slots. And I was like, how does that even get crumbs? You put clean spoons and forks in there. How does it even get crumbs? But I don't know. But anyway, I had cleaned these junk drawers out and decluttered. You all seen that a while back. But we had threw stuff in that didn't go, or we had just not put it back exactly where it went in the drawer, and I just wanted to get it straightened up because I could see this drawer headed for the same shape it was in to begin with. And I think that's one thing about decluttering, is that you need to revisit those spaces. I mean, it would be a good idea just once a week to go pull this drawer out and for me to just put things back where it goes or get rid of what doesn't belong. And I think that would help me stay on top of that too. That's all I do in the kitchen. I just go through a couple junk drawers, and then I wash that silverware tray out. You'll see that in a minute too. And then I move along to my floors.
I need some time on my own to figure out what I want. Cause baby, right now I don't know. Feels like I'm riding solo. You got me thinking about all of the problems in us. I know it's sad, but we both know. Maybe it's time that I let you.
What we have is something worth fighting for. With bad news knocking at my door, but I like it like that. We go all in and I'm falling, but I like it like that. And it's so wrong, but still so strong, but I like it like that. Now I'm catching fire.
So how does this even get this dirty? I don't even know. I mean, it's not like you put dirty spoons or forks in here. So I have no idea where all of the crumbs and things come from. I mean, it has to be from where your drawers open and maybe things fall off the counter or you have something in your hand. I don't know, but it was pretty bad. And I've noticed it for a little while. I've just not took the time to, clean it up. So anyway, Heather had mentioned wanting a new silverware drawer, and I guess it just looked bad, it just looked dirty, and I was like, well, let me wash it and see what it looks like when we clean it up. So it cleaned up fine. I mean, we just washed it with Dawn and scrubbed it down with that brush, dried it out, put it back in there, and it looked brand new. So, sometimes I guess we can look at things and think we need something new because it just don't look good. But we can definitely just take some soap and elbow grease to some things and get that took care of and make it look new again. So that's what I'm doing there.
I've been watching you for a while. I know you look at me the same way. You move up close but you don't speak. I have to look the other way. But curiosity is killing me. It gets the better part of me. Watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. Yeah. One step away, I want you. I gotta know, I gotta know. One step away, I want you. Don't wait too long, don't wait too long. Baby, don't go and mess it up. No, we're closing in, we're so close to love. Yeah. I give you everything you want, babe. I give you everything you want, babe. I give you everything you want, babe. You can't stop looking for love. Everything you want, yeah. Everything you want, yeah. You can't stop looking for love, yeah. Oh, baby. I wanna make you feel so heavenly. Just up and be the one you always need. I'll be the source of all your fantasies. I'm your queen and you are my king. I want so special, I want something new. If you can read my mind, you know what to do. Watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. Yeah. One step away, I want you. I gotta know, I gotta know. One step away, I want you. Don't wait too long, don't wait too long. Baby, don't go and mess it up now. No, we're closing.
I'm going to be honest, there is so much more in this drawer that I could have got out. For one, I see fingernail polish that doesn't go in there. We have a basket for that. But there is so much more that I need to get rid of. And a lot of these cords, I don't even know what they go to, but I'm so afraid to throw them away because as long as they're in that drawer, we will never need them. But the minute I throw it away, we will need it. So I don't know what it's to. I just need to let the kids look too and Heather and just see what goes to what, or if we need it, or if we have several of them or whatever. But I did get quite a bit out of it. So at least it looks a little neater than it did before. And I had left some nasty water in this Bissell in the tank, the dirty water tank. So Heather dumped it and she was like, oh my gosh, it was so nasty we wouldn't even flush it down the toilet. She took it outside and dumped it, and then we let it soak overnight with bleach in it because it reeked. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. So I don't know how that happened. I'm usually pretty good about getting it out right after we clean the floors with it. But if you have one, I suggest you get it cleaned out often and don't leave it in there. It's been a long time since I've used this thing, so it was nasty. So if you have one, reminder, note to self, clean these out or they will reek.
Past this yet, I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Start a life in the country, I could say yes to that. Whatever way you want me, I'll learn it all and I'll adapt. Even if I changed up everything except my name, we will still be Friday, cause I am still the same. I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stay.
I had just mopped this floor a couple of days before this, so there wasn't anything that was like super dried on that this Bissell wouldn't pick up, because like I've told you guys before, if it's spaghetti that's stained on your floor like sauce from a month ago, it's not getting it up. I mean, it just doesn't. But just for little messes or crumbs or even some dog hair, it's great. You know, I love using this. But like I said, if your floors are super dirty, you just need to mop it. Just a good old-fashioned broom and mop. And I do enjoy using a broom and a mop. I enjoy switching it up, and I enjoy doing floors. I never wear socks, and I cannot stand things to stick to the bottom of my feet. So I try to keep these floors as clean as I can. And you'll see Flash here. He sees that the gate's open and it clicks, and he's like, okay, I'm coming in. So he comes in there, and I have been letting him in the kitchen some. He has not one time jumped up on the counter that I've seen, but I'm right there with him. I don't walk off and leave him because I don't want him to scratch these cabinets. But I feel so bad for him because he'll sit on that couch, like on the back of it, and he'll look over the counter at me. And he's so pitiful, and I just feel like I'm being mean to him by not letting him in there sometimes. So sometimes I do let him in there, but not all the time. And I do like that we can keep him out of the kitchen when we're cooking, because there's been so many times he jumps up on the counter with his paws, and it's just dirty. You know, I don't want dog hair or dog paws in my food or around my food when I'm cooking. So it is good that we do have a way to keep him just in the living room now. But you'll see here too that he was drinking some cat water. It must taste better than dog water. And he makes the biggest mess. He leaves a little trail, and I was like, well, at least I'm using something that will suck up this water that he's spilling all over this floor. So anyway, he is so much fun. He really is. I love him so much. He can be so annoying, and he can really test my patience sometimes, especially when he grabs my socks or my shoes or something and takes off running. And if I'm home by myself, I can't catch him. He'll run circles around the dining room table, and I can't catch him. It takes two people to corner him. So if it's just me and him, when I do get a hold of him, he knows I'm upset. But anyway, I was just getting these floors cleaned up and just trying to finish out the day with something productive. You know, when the kids come in from school, at least the floors are clean. And I know we just make a mess right over top of it again, but you know, that's just life, and you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know, that's just how it is.
Hear you talk so sweet, my heart just sings along. Baby, I don't want this night to end. No, I can't pretend. I can't control myself. I just wanna be with you forever. I can't believe it. No, it can't get any better now. Can't get any better now. 'cause I can do this all night. You can call it what you want, I got something else in mind. Oh, if it's you I've been waiting for, I better make it worth my time. So don't you pay them any mind, close your eyes, follow the sound. Keep it coming through the night, we don't need to slow down. Take it all, I'll give you what you need if you stay with me. I'm waiting in the dark, where I can see you so clear. All we got is here and now, so give it all you got. Don't you pay them any mind, close your eyes, follow the sound.
So I'm sure everyone's probably glad that it's Friday. Hopefully that you have the weekends off and you can rest and relax. I know it's been a long week here. Some weeks seem so easy and some weeks seem so hard. And if you know, you know. I guess it's just part of being a mom, or just in general, sometimes it seems like life goes so smoothly and everything falls right into place. And then sometimes you think, what in the world? Like, what else can go wrong? And I hate to say that because so much more could go wrong. And I always try not to say that. But sometimes you just feel slammed. And I guess it's been one of those weeks and I'm glad it's over. But on this day, it is Allison's birthday. So on Thursday, I'm voiceovering this on Thursday. You guys will be seeing this on Friday. But as I'm voiceovering, this is Allison's 12th birthday. And she is so special to us. And she is such a blessing. She has the most tender heart in the world. And she is so funny. And she's just the sweetest kid. She brings so much joy to our lives. I can't imagine not having her. She was definitely not planned. I had 3 kids. I had Lexi, Reagan, and Kennedy. Kennedy had just started kindergarten, so I got my kids all in school and then found out I was pregnant with Allison. And at the time, I was very surprised. And now I can't imagine it any other way. God makes no mistakes. He definitely knows what he's doing. So don't ever doubt him. And if you're in those shoes, not every pregnancy is super exciting. I know some pregnancies are unplanned, but let me say, God makes no mistakes. He knows what he's doing. And he knows what we stand in need of. And I cannot imagine my life without that kid. So thank God for her every single day. But anyway, I am going to hop off here and let you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday or Saturday or Sunday or whenever you're watching this. So I'm going to post this on Friday though. But I did insert a few pictures of Allison over the years just so you all can see what she looked like as a baby and just over the years. But I love you guys so much. I'm so thankful you're here. I'm so thankful that you're a part of my life. And like I always say, if you feel like you don't have anybody else in the world, not a friend in the world, like nobody loves you, I love you. We love you. We're your friends. Always, always know that. And always know that Jesus loves you so much. So much. So anyway, I hope you guys have a super blessed weekend. And I will see you guys in a day or two.
You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. make me smile? What is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me